today we are going to study that chemotaxis. The migration of a cell towards or away from the chemical. This process is known as a chemotaxis, and the cell can be a unicellular or a multicellular. So that cells senses a particular kind of chemical gradient and migrates towards chemical direction. This concept known as a chemotaxis. The chemotaxis itself shows that chemo means chemical and taxis means related to movement, that is migration of a cell. So this name itself shows that the concept of a chemotaxis. So when chemical molecules are spreaded on a particular site, the cell attracted towards that chemicals. So when cell moves towards that chemicals, this type of chemotaxis known as a positive chemotaxis. For example, food source, where food source attracts bacteria and bacteria will go towards that food to complete their necessity of a food. But there are some molecules to which these cells are repellent, so that some molecules repels that cell's movement, so that this cell starts moving away from that chemical. So this type of chemotaxis is known as a or called as a negative chemotaxis. For example, toxin. So any toxin that is present in the environment, in this condition bacteria wants to go away from that toxin because of their or for their survival. So this negative form of chemotaxis is also known as chemorepellent feature, or positive chemotaxis also known as a chemo attraction. So generally chemotaxis will seen in bacteria, and it is a necessary for a setting up different infection in body during bacterial invasion. And also in eukaryotes, this chemotaxis were seen in our earlier developmental stages or in a immunological reactions. So during developmental stages or during fertilization process in eukaryotes, the sperm should meet to the egg or want to fuse with the egg, and so that progeny will be out. The sperm and nucleus also get fused. For this, sperm have to move towards that chemical secreted by egg, and this overall process is chemotaxis. And in immunological reactions or in immunosystem, when pathogen enters into our body and it is engulfed by that macrophage or a natural killer cells, which breaks it and starts releasing out chemical molecules or a signaling molecules. For example, interleukins. These interleukins also known as chemokines or a chemotactic molecules, which attracts that T cell or a B cell to that infectious site. So in prokaryotes, many bacteria use this process to attract or repel the signaling molecules or these chemical molecules. The activation carried out in both in eukaryotes and the prokaryotes, but in eukaryotes the way of activation of a signaling pathway is a slightly different. That is, bacterial cell possesses the flagella. So for a movement of a bacteria or to move to any places, bacteria wants or a bacteria have that flagella, and that flagella helps to bacteria to move towards for example food source. So bacteria move in a usually bacteria move in a liquid medium using flagella. The interaction between a food and a bacteria is generally through the ligand receptor binding. In this case, ligand is a chemical molecule, right? When this chemical ligand bound receptors, it triggers the signaling of receptors. Hmm. And these receptors are a multi-domain transmembrane protein. So they give inside the cell ligand binding and cell starts to move using the flagella. So generally what is a flagella? Flagella is a flagella is a rotatory motor that can rotate the anything. So how can they rotate or a work or a walk? Signaling suggests that the cell to assemble all flagella in a bundle and it will told to bacteria to rotate in a counterclockwise direction where it generates the wave and gives direction to bacteria to move, right? Sometimes this bacteria wants to stay in condition that they will not arrange flagella in a bundle structure. Instead of it, once they reach to the food source and stabilize with that food source, so they can't be swim. So in that condition they rotate in a clockwise direction so that they are in a tumbling position. That is, they are on a same place but still in a flagella are rotating and maintain their balance between them. So on the other hand, in eukaryotes, they have not flagella in every cell. So in sperm, flagella plays an important role for in a perfusion with the egg. But in that case, flagella of a sperm was very different than a bacterial flagella. So and it is a made with a different proteins and the process is a slightly different, right? They needs energy to rotate that flagella and this energy is get to that sperm in the form of ATP. For example, cytoskeleton made of actin microtubules, etc. So that they senses biogradient attracts and attracted to the chemical gradient. So receptor attached to this cell outside senses that concentration gradient and histamine present is there in a much less concentration which is increases. When it starts senses the chemical gradients causes the activation of a signaling pathways that is PI3K and activates actin molecule. Phosphorylase enzyme slowly phosphorylate actin and starts to shrink slowly at the distal end, so that they shrink and shrink and shrink. Because of the shrinking of the actin, which results in the movement of a cell, which is help to move that cell towards that chemical. So this is a overall process of a chemotaxis, that is in eukaryotes or in a prokaryotes. Thank you.